Hello guys, and this is General RageKit, with this time playing a game of Nautilus Support. It's like I thought I'd revive this old puppy from the mod boss as well. So hey, it's like it's such a nice support. It's like you bring shit out of CC with your Q, your E, and your ultimate. So it's not for reason that he's a CC train. It's like sort of like the reason why he got played in the jungle several seasons back. But now it's been like replaced by champions that are a bit more mobile. So yeah. Sorry for that start, by the way, because I started recording in a weird way and then I was like, fuck it, let's just keep it like this. So this was like after a game where I had to play against the master rank. I was like, oh my shit. It's like insane again to play against the master when you're like gold 3. But yeah, doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm looking at like the Thunderlords, and it's insane how much Thunderlord gets used these days. It's like, hey, let's nerf all the other ones so we only have Thunderlord left. And I'm like, okay. Then we'll have to use Thunderlord, don't we? So I'm expecting a nerf on the Thunderlord soon, or at least a buff on other ones. Because it's insane how much Thunderlord gets used now. I don't know how it is at like higher levels, but at least at the level I'm playing at. It's like people use Thunderlords. It's like so from silvers to essentially low diamonds, people from what I know use Thunderlord's degree. So you start with the Radic Shield obviously, it's like the other one is useless. And we're playing against a troll lane. It's like Renekton and Lee Sin. Oh, Musty, sorry. So here I'm just tanking the minions so that they don't go into our tower. Makes farming a little bit easier for Lucian. So yeah, it's like I was a bit like worried about this lane because I know sorry. I know that I can't really go in on them. Because it's like Renekton, that's what Renekton wants. It's like he wants to go in, stun you with a W and then like deal massive damage together with the Master E. But yeah, I was just waiting my moment. Like for example now when he's like walks in front of the minions. Just grab him. See if we can do some damage. Once he pops his heal. Basic attack. And I like as well that basic attack, that little route is so frustrating for people, and especially if you play against a double melee. It's really nice. So the thing you have to watch out now in this lane, sure it's a troll lane, but you shouldn't underestimate it. It's like if that Renekton goes in and gets a good like stun, it's like together with that damage from the Master, it's probably dead if you don't watch out. So you still need to play a bit on the safe side. It's like until you feel comfortable that you can actually kill them. So here Master goes in and I'm like, okay, do you want to go in? And that's what you need to do. It's like when they go in to do that, you need to punish them really hard. He flashes. So root him to see if we can do damage on him. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like the thing is with like a double melee lane against you. It's like the moment they overextend, then that's when you need to push, like punish them for it. It's like Lucian could punish them a little bit more, like attacking them when they try to get close, but he's doing fine in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just trying to zone them off here from minions. Holding that stop button because else I'm gonna attack the minions. It's like now I really badly want to like hook them from under the tower. But I know that if I do that I get into tower range as well and I probably get chunked to oblivion. So here he comes. This is what you mean, you just don't underestimate it. Come back and he dies from nuke actually. So what I did there is I activated my W for the extra damage, then I meleeed him, which roots him, then I eat him, then I shoot my Q into his face. And I always keep my relic shield for the siege minion, as you can see there. Here I just basic attack him because he's out of tower range. It's exactly with that punching that I said. It's like you need to punish them, especially if he's alone. Because the only person I'm really worried about is that Renekton diving into Lucian. It's like I'm not really worried about dying myself because I'm not the priority target. But I'm trying to keep Lucian safe there. And therefore I respect the lanes. Like you should always respect your opponent. Until you can disrespect them essentially. Until they can't beat you anymore. So then you just disrespect them whenever you can. But it's like at the start you need to respect their power that they have. Especially with Renekton, whose power is early game. So yeah, we got a nice Zed in the mid lane who's beating Talon as I expected. It's like Zed is like Talon is like a weaker Zed in my opinion, because Zed has a lot more mobility, and that ultimate is a lot safer than Talon's. Like Talon's ultimate is like an all-in ultimate, and Zed is an all-in with escape. So just farming here, no clue where our bot lane is. It's like I want to go mid lane, but I'm like, then I see the risk cutler go away. I still ping it out, but I saw that the risk cutler was going away. The kindred mark on it, so that means that that they are there. Like just standing there freezing the lane. They also take the dragon off of it, which is smart on their part. Because it's just a free dragon, because none of us was making a move and no one had a ward. It's like not even I, even though I had 2 wards in my inventory. Oh, and here, talking about my leveling, my skill leveling. I level my W first, because I want to have the bigger shield. It's like I like to have a big shield. And like the Q is just... It's like I think it only gets like the cooldown gets lower, so it's not really needed that much, because you're supposed to kill them anyway, and you don't. It's like, even with rank 5 it doesn't have a cooldown like short enough to want it first. And you could argue leveling the E first for the slow, but I prefer to be a bit more tanky. That's obviously it's up to what you prefer and how hard you're winning the lane. It's like if you're having a really easy lane, then I can imagine leveling like the E first for the damage. So here I hook him. This is the punishing again. It's like he came in front of the tower, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna grab him. Grab him and chunk him, almost dead. He almost gets sniped by the Lucian Q. Which means that he has to go back. No, Master G can't do anything either, because he needs that Renekton. Because I have too much CC for him. Here he goes on me. I want to attack him, but then I think better of it. Then my Thunderlord's actually procced on the W like AoE that you get. You get like enemies around the W hit. They get damage as well, and that damage actually procced the thing on Massey, the Thunderlord. So I just go on them because I don't feel that threatened by the tower at that range, because I was like 1 step away from being out of it. So yeah, just keep that relic shield stacks going. Now I'm just trying to get them off. It's like I feel a bit more confident that they can't handle us, so I'm just making sure that they can't do anything. They can't farm. Yeah, use my ultimate. Actually want to kill Yi, but we get the Renekton. As you can see, that like the CC train that I had, I like kept both of them busy, and when okay, so I can't kill the Yi, then I'm just gonna turn around and hit basic attack the Renekton, which means that the Renekton gets like the root as well, and then Lucian can like go ham on him. Yeah, Talon comes in on the bot lane. Team pinks it out. Didn't really see it. Yeah, I missed my hook like a pro. Signal that it really would have mattered, but yeah, would have been nice if I hit it. Here I flash rather early, and I still get tower dived. I exhaust him in the hope that he would die from the tower as well, but he flashed away. So yeah, I should have seen that earlier. That he was coming, but yeah, I didn't, so he died. And that hook miss was a bit bad as well, but yeah. Shit happens. And I think Lucian would have been 100% dead anyway with that Hecarim incoming. So that sucks, because that sort of ruins our little bit of a lead that we had in the lane, a little bit. And here they go ham on Talon. Talon dies. So yeah, they have AP Alice at the top with their Frost Queen's claim. It's kind of interesting that he got that as first item, but apparently it's working for him. It's like I personally wouldn't get it. not on Alistar. It's like when I play Alistar, I'd rather get I always like to get AD items, like or an AD item first, like a Trinity Force. So you have some more basic attack trading power instead of just the abilities. Because the problem that I've discovered with AP Alistar is that like if you use your abilities, that's your only damage, and then your basic attack damage is completely zero. It's like nothing whatsoever. So that way you at least have some basic attack damage, which you then can like super front load as well with Trinity Force and then a Deadman's Blade on top. So yeah, just see if I can hit more abilities, but I miss. So yeah, now I'm feeling pretty confident that we can handle them. So actually to the point where I start attacking them under the tower within tower range. Try to hook Massy, but the minion makes a heroic sacrifice. Kindred wants to gank, but that's not really possible. I think the Kindred sees it herself anyway. So yeah, now it's just zoning them away. It's like, so you want to play a troll lane, which most of their power is in the early game. Apart from Massy. Oh, well, obviously not Massy, but Massy takes too long to skill without having kills. So they needed early kills, but they didn't get it, so here just pop my ultimate, attack the tower. So that they take as little damage as possible. And here Kindred dies. And she will arrive later. It's like she tried to cast it on herself, but you need to cast it on the ground. So she died. It's actually calculated. It's like I was trying to run out. I managed to take the tower for exactly as long as I could, but it was not really super calculated. It was more luck than anything else. But sometimes you need to have some luck. So here I'm looking at what kind of champions they have, and I still decide to get. I noticed that they only have like AD and like Alistar has AP, but I'm not really worried about Alistar because I'm not the target he will go for. It's like I'm the tank, so he won't focus me. So I'm not really worried about building magic resist. So I think I will do it later anyway. But then in the form of an Age of the Legion. I'm not sure if I built that, but I think I did. But if I want to build some magic resist, then I would have built the Age of the Legion because it would help my team as well. And they're getting chunked by their team. So here Kindred comes in for gank. Just predict Massy with the Q. Then I exhaust him. No, it's like for some reason it's like in my head it was like, oh, he's gonna be slowed now, and it's like, oh yeah, of course not. So they managed to get away. So my standard like engage thing is like Q. Then if I hit the Q, I press my W instantly and E instantly, like together. Oh yes, I mashed them a few times, but to make sure that they go off. Yeah, I can take our mark. Not really needed, but did anyway. Like Kindred and Lucian can go to the Baron, so I'm just gonna Dragon, so I can just take out this Pinky. And then I help them kill the Draggy. Place down some wards. And here I'm just like, hey, let's go kill him again. It's like Kindred is there as well. So I just go in. Cast my ultimate on him. Knock up Renton as well. Hit him with my Q. And this is what I mean, the CC train. It's like I basically like never really focused one, but I still managed to CC both of them. This is amazing. Like that's where Nautilus strength is, like the CC, and like on multiple targets as well. Because you also have, so here I just cast my E by the way, because I know that he's gonna go straight for Kindred. So I just cast my E so that he gets slowed. And it also like discouraged him from going in completely. Which was nice. But I knew that he was gonna go in, it's like he can't go anywhere else, so he might as well slow. And since he doesn't have his ultimate now, he's probably gonna die to Zed. Unless Zed misses some of his abilities. So I actually have to say, like just that CC that he brings, and like the fact that there's CC on your basic attacks. So obviously that's a cool, but did you have it? It's so nice because it means that you're not completely reliant on spells to CC. Which is amazing, and obviously you will have disadvantage against like the caster supports. But it's just a disadvantage because later in the game you're gonna get like if you're not shut down, if you go even, you can use that CC so well to fuck up the enemy team. And that's why I really like to play him support. It's because like I used to like love to play him in the jungle, but then like he got replaced by other champs that I thought were more fun. There's like Rammus and stuff. And I also like to play Skarner and hacker him. So I tried like AD carry jungles, and I'm not too bad with them, but for some reason when I play them my team can't have a good game, so I stopped playing AD carries in the jungle. So I might do it, I will obviously, I will obviously do it again in the future, but yeah, I'm sort of refraining from it now because my team never goes good when I do that. It's kind of interesting AD carry jungles, it's like they're quite strong. Well, the one AD carry jungler in my opinion is like after Kindred. It's like the best and the easiest to play is Grace. It's like if you want to play really easy jungler as Grace has so much power. Like that knockback constantly on those minions in the jungle will make it so easy to do. So here I run mid lane because I see that is brawling. See if he can fix something here. So I'm not really worried about Talon, I don't think he does that much damage. Managed to hit my Q, just basic attack him. Cast my ultimate for extra damage. Cast my exhaust so he doesn't go on Zed. Then he dies. So if you were wondering why I casted exhaust was not so much to get him away, because if I wanted, it's like if he was going away I could have flashed on him, but I used it purely to make sure that he didn't go to Zed. So that he wouldn't get into range of the spell. And that he didn't, and if he didn't, then he wouldn't have the damage to kill Zed. So you could argue if it was needed, but I felt it was needed at the point. So then now I just go bot lane. Looking for that hook again. And must she backs off. So yeah, the team is performing really well. So we got a really nice team. And it's like I wanted to upload some more like losses because like most of mine are wins now, and I think I said it in another video before. But it's like for some reason like when losses happen to me, it's like they tend to be so bad that it's no fun for either me or like people to watch like the massive rage in chat for some reason. So it's like it kind of sucks. Like I don't want to put out videos that have stuff like that in like the ragey part of the community. Well, obviously everyone rages a little bit, but sometimes a bit too much. A bit offensive as well. So here they come in. Try to keep him safe, but they just dive so hard. And this is what I mean. This is the damage that I was worried for at the start. And they got it now. And flash over the wall to escape. Should actually cast my E here to slow him down. For some reason I walked back into him because I wanted to root him, but then he alpha striked obviously on me. Get hook into the wall, get stunned 50% fury, or 50 fury, which is a really long stun. They tower dive me, I cast my ultimate on Renekton, and then because he was in between us I knocked him up as well. I grabbed him, which stuns him, because of the grab, and then he dies as well. It's too bad he didn't die, but I'd say that was maximum result after my fuck up. Because I should have just walked away and cast my E. So now I'm gonna get a damage plate. To get more mobility. And as I say here, it's like I do no damage. It's like with this build, it's just tank. I'm just building tank, I don't really build damage in any way or form. It's like I would like to build it like an Abyss Scepter or something. So I get more AP and then I decrease their magic resist against my abilities. But yeah, it was not really. It's like I felt more like I needed to be a tank because my team had enough damage anyway with Lucian, Zed and Kindred. And then you had like a really nice front line with me and Tahm Kench. Just tanking shit up. So yeah, I'm just gonna help them in the mid lane. It's like I don't really have anything else to do. It's like I would prefer to go to the bot lane and farm a bit more, but I can't share my gold with Lucian, so I'd rather keep them safe in the mid lane. And yeah, I see that the dragon is up, so I want to do the dragon. Because it's for free. If we're quick. Especially since they're now like moving towards the top lane. But then they chase after us. And still, for some reason, I slack so much with that, with the upgrade on the trinket. So I just take the dragon with Lucian, turn back on him, like hook him, basic attack him. Then he gets away anyway. But yeah, that's the CC train that Nautilus does on his own. It's really nice. And it's a fun support to play. It's like it can be a bit terrible when you're behind, because then you can't engage or anything. But if you're even / ahead, it's so much fun to play. So yeah, I tried to help Kindred with my autopathing completely fucked up, and I went around the left. So now I'm just here to essentially do nothing. See if I can get him. Managed to hit him, not that much to miss. His basic attack, ult him. He doesn't even hit. Because he jumps away from ult. That's a bit of a problem though, it's like if mobility jumps can sort of like run away so they don't get hit instantly, but that's only a minor thing. So now I'm just looking to get them away from the mid tower, like not get the minions in the mid tower. So I don't have that much to do in the bot lane anyway, since they have like 3 people there already. So might as well just sit in the mid lane and fail farm. And yeah, I'm totally not impressed with that Master E. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Attack me. So I'm freezing the lane a bit. That's for them to farm, but then Zed comes by and like annihilates the lane and I can't even share my gold. Which is sad. So here I can see that Zed wants to go, so I'm following him. And I shield him to get the assist. Managed to hit and then we get killed by our greed, because the entire team shows up, or the rest of the team shows up. Apart from Alice obviously. And I get killed. That was again a bit too greedy, it's like we should have just taken that kill and then walked away, but that's the problem with getting a bit too overconfident. And you go well. And here like Alistar, that damage. Like I really think like building DPS or going DPS to Alistar, like either full DPS or like half DPS, so it's actually quite strong, so like you shouldn't underestimate it. So you can see here, like that's just the dash. So already hits a lot on like a, well obviously it's squishy but still hits quite a lot. So I'll just go see if I can stop the push on the mid lane. It's like people move away anyway when you see your face, as you can see here. It's like Alistar already doesn't want to go anymore. So here you can see them engaging. I go in. CC Renekton. Hook him so he's totally not able to get to her. And get the kill. Now you can see now walk to the mid lane. I want to get my ultimate off on him. I cast my ultimate but doesn't even reach. It's like I shouldn't even have bothered doing it. And I got eaten by time cancel as well. That was a bit of a wasted ult on my part. So now I see that Master Yi has popped his ultimate. And actually I'm surprised that he stays in lane. So I know that he doesn't have his ultimate, so that he's essentially going nowhere when I get to him. Because I have too much CC for that. So yeah, he tries to do anything, but I just exhaust him. Just because. There's like no real reason to it, other than just exhausting his ass. Share them goldsies. With that time canch. Then I just try to recall because I'm like, oh, fuck it. It's his money. So here I'm looking at, yeah, it's like I was thinking about buying a business setting. And I buy the cloak. But I think I replace it later, but I'm not sure. Because I was feeling confident enough that I didn't really need the Aegis and our team wasn't getting blown up that much. So I wasn't really that worried about it at this moment. So here I'm just setting up wards again around Baron. Sweeping together with Kindred, there's nothing there. And I was actually kind of confused why there was nothing there at that point, but it's like as I will also, as you will see later, I will notice that and I look at the items that neither Renekton or Massey has a such on here, I just go in for no reason. I follow, I try to help, because that's what I always do. I try to help, but then I do this. And I die as well. And then here I noticed that they oh no, it's just about popping the summoners for me. And I don't know what he's doing, why he put him back into the Kindred ult, but yeah, here I decided I want the other items first. I'm actually going for the Thorn Mill against that Master Yi. Like essentially like the armor, and the armor is good against everyone on that team apart from Alistar, so. And so I like to get Thorn Mills against auto attack champions. It's just such a nice heavy armor item, and then it completely like, well, not completely, but it like returns a lot of damage to them. And they go all out on you, and it tends to like make them not target you as well. And yeah, I'm talking about that people in the team need to get like door Dominics, because they're like stacking health and armor against our team. Still nothing here. So it's like, because they have no wards there, it's like you should like just take the dragon, because they won't contest it properly. And here's that gets damaged really hard. At least I, but survives. Thanks to a timely intervention. So now Tom goes here alone. I'm like, no, don't go, don't go. But he returns. So now I'm like, yeah, let's just take Baron. It's like Kindred has to have health damage anyway, so and we can easily do it with Lucian and everyone there, but they don't think it's a good idea for some reason. Because they have no wards there, it's like no one is placing wards on their team in that area. So here I go to help that. He saves him, he helps himself. And Kindred gets nuked by Talon. Then they go there. And I'm on my way to see if I can get an assist. But he ults away. So I miss by hook. Now I just try to keep an offset because that is our low target. But yeah, they run all over the place, so I'm like, see. I use my ultimate there to see if I can get one kill at least. Get that one kill. Try to help down Kench, he gets killed before he can use his shield. So now I'm trying to run away using the hook for mobility. Using my E to slow them, but it's no use. Like, especially he popped his ghost, so no way that I was getting away there. So that was a more better way of getting away, but they were just too overpowering for me there. So yeah, it's like at this point we should have like done the dragon, the Baron instead of like fighting in the top lane. But yeah, it's like we don't, so we get fucked. We got way too greedy in the top lane as well. It's like we should have backed off, but we didn't. So now I have my Thorn Mill. Now I'm at the point where I really don't give two shits about that team anymore. Because I have so much armor now, so much health. For my gold item and my nest plate. Now walking towards the Baron with my sweeper. See if they have any wards here. Which they don't. Once again. So I ward the bronze bush. Ward that bush. As you can see, like the damage they do is almost nothing. Especially combined with the CC. He gets knocked out with my ultimate. Gets insta ripped by his team. Get ripped as well. No, we're gonna do Baron. I think. Oh no, it's Alistair still. Yeah, Tamkins is asking it now. It's like, why did you not hook? But I thought that would hit the wall, so I didn't. So here I'm just walking away because they don't need my damage at that thing, so I'm just trying to keep them off the tower. Or trying to keep them off my team. Which works perfectly fine. So now they're just engaging on me. Use my shield on myself. From my gold item which keeps me alive. So here I decide against the business scepter because I'm like, tankiness for the team. He uses hourglass. Then he gets eaten by Tamkins. And killed. So now I'm just trying to help people. And here I'm like, yeah, okay, fuck you. It's like after dying like twice with him in stupid places, I'm like, yeah, go sort it out yourself. I'm not gonna die with you again. So instead I'm gonna play some wards that the entrance to the river. Now I'm looking for something to do. So I decide, hey, Yi, want to kill you. And I just chase him all the way. Use my E prematurely. Wanted to hook, but I decided that I would hit the wall. No, I won't hit the wall. See Renekton coming and I don't want to risk it because I'm gonna get stunned instantly. Oh well, not risk it, I don't want to chase anymore. Sweep the few wards that they actually place. And it's like, I understand that you play a trolley lane. Yeah, we blow up. I flash after him because I want him dead. Because that's a huge threat in a fight. Gon that can dive on our or a threat, that's Gon to begin with. Yeah, it's like even if you play a trolley bot lane, it's like you still need to decide on whether one of you gets a trinket. Side stun, I mean. Missed my Q, but you're dead anyway. Keep tanking the tower. You should get it. It's like the no vision is so killer for your team. It's like there's a reason why. Obviously, everyone knows there's a reason why wards are such a big deal in the game. That their mechanics get changed every now and then because they want to change the mechanics of how people ward, or the patterns at least. And patterns, not mechanics. So here he gets wrecked by the Alistair. Thinking he would do no damage, but he would do a lot of damage. Respect the Alistair. As I said before, it's like you always need to do that. But yeah, you need those vision. It's like that vision is so nice. It's like you will know where they are. You can see them in fights and stuff. Before fights, like where they are, where they position, how they are positioned, how they're coming in. And you can keep your own jungle safe, knowing that they are not in there, so you can just clear that without worrying about it. Or you can go into their jungle and clear without worrying about them killing you. Yeah, it's like, I think it's like, even if you go trolley bot lane, it's like, even if I go trolley bot lane, I always make sure that I build that. So here I'm just trying to keep them off trying to keep them off. Like always going for the person that is attacking our carries. So here I'm trying to keep them away. Here I see that Kenneth needs help. Just focus on that one. Then I exhaust Master Yi. Oh no, I didn't exhaust him. Look like an exhaust. It's a really extended fight. And the only thing that I was doing there, I wasn't focusing on like trying to nuke one target down. The only thing I was doing there was trying to keep people off my carries. Like the Kindred, the Lucian and Zed. It's like the only thing you need to do there. It's like don't focus on one person down. It's like your carries will do that. You need to keep the people off your carries. Because you can disrupt the enemy team so hard with that hook, with the E and with the passive on your basic attack. So take the tower so we can take the inhibitor. So that's a nice objective gain after we wiped them out in a team fight. It's like you can say, like, but why would you not like try to focus one target down? It's because you need to keep your. It's like if your carries get peeled for, then they will attack. They will kill. They will go themselves. Like they will go in themselves. If you don't peel for your carries, it's like I know for a fact if the tanks don't peel for me, the only thing I'm doing is running away from that one person that's chasing me. So you need to keep the people away from your carries. It's like you really need to do that. And that's the only thing you're doing as Nautilus. Because your damage is non-existent, in my opinion. It's like you do some damage with your abilities at the start. And I have no clue why I'm greed moding here. Just pop everything. Zed comes in. Don't kill him. But then we just finished him off, I think. Yeah, we do. Especially if Zed flashes the 2 meters each away. So yeah, they chunk him, but then he pops his ultimate. And the Sonya's. They're like, no. Or they are like, no. Because I'm just walking there being Nautilus. So yeah, I want to tank it, but for some reason Kindred thinks it's a good idea to tank it with their ultimate. So I have no clue why it switches to the people in the backline. Talon flashes. It's kind of a mistake. I just focus on taking out the tower because I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm not gonna be there in time anyway. Same here, I'm recalling because I see that they're pushing there. And I won't help Kindred. So I could have stayed there and finished the game with the rest of our team, as you can see now. But yeah, that was the Nautilus game, because I think it's gonna be finished soon. Or not. No, it's not finished, sorry for that. Thought it was going to be finished here. Just go in anyway, after walking all the way from the base. But they managed to turn everything around and make all the kills, so now they're gonna finish the game soon. Managed to be there in time to help, which is that was really unlucky for that Alistar. He got knocked up when he tried to use a W, so it could cancel his W. That's just brawling. Zed gets killed. So yeah, that was my Nautilus support game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did enjoy it, even though we got wrecked there once by a lane. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and a sub. And if you want to comment something, then leave a